After beating the Shattered Veil Easter egg for the first time, I thought about it and I said on stream yesterday, I said, it actually seems like this Easter egg is a lot of stuff to remember. The route is probably gonna take a lot of work. I would guess that speedrunners are somewhere around 42 minutes with Gobblegums on day one. Not only has Kingman managed to not only beat that record of 42 minutes, he has gotten it down to 36 minutes on day one, mind you, with, get this, no Gobblegums whatsoever. You can see in his inventory right now, he is literally rocking the whimsical Gobblegums, like quite literally the most useless things in the entire game, and he is going to be flying through this Easter egg. I genuinely, like, don't even understand what kind of route you would come up with so quickly for the game. I think, in my mind, this kind of map where you have a lot of things that you can be doing all at once, it's not a very, like, linear map. I think linear maps have a lot easier speedruns to run. The amount of gigabrain you have to fully be, like, locked in and doing this map with, like, a billion things all at once, with Easter egg steps that literally were not even, like, figured out, and, like, all of the spawn points have, like, been fleshed out until maybe 12 hours ago, is genuinely so impressive. I know a lot of speedrunners are still like literally looking up Easter egg guides, and Kingman over here is just absolutely smashing the world record and putting us like really at a baseline of 36 minutes for no Gobblegums. Obviously his channel is gonna be down below. I kid you not, when I looked up like which speedruns to look at today, seeing like, you know, who was having a world record, I actually found only like 2 or 3 speedruns, and they were like long times, like hour-plus speedruns. And then of course, like literally like an angel in shining light. Kingman comes in and uploads this run, and obviously he's like, dude, I would say out of all day one speedrunners, Kingman and like people like Freckleston are some of the most like consistently always on the board so early. It's so impressive. He has already figured out like the spawn manipulations for the toxic zombies. Also, I want to know y'all's thoughts on the toxic zombies and kind of just the map in general. What do you guys think about the like special enemies, the lack of like manglers? I feel like the lack of abominations. I feel like even vermin and parasites barely even appear on this map, like, given I haven't done very many high round runs. I think that overall, just from a straight gameplay perspective, I think that this map is maybe the most like zombie focused map, plus the fact that we have double tap. I'm gonna be doing a stream where we hop on, we check out some augments, we check out like what really double tap can do, and how does just going to high rounds with a gun that shoots bullets feel like in this game. I'm genuinely very excited for the future of zombies here, because I do think double tap has really changed this game much for the better. I hope they have a like dedicated perk machine on every map going forward. I don't know, man. I feel like this is like the brightest zombies has looked in a while. As far as Easter egg steps so far, I've just been yapping here, but professional certified yapper no J. As far as Easter egg steps, he has picked up 1 seed, he's picked up 1 reflector, and then he's kind of just making his way inside of this building here. Obviously, we've got to get down to Pack-a-Punch to really just like start the actual main Easter egg steps and get that ray gun Mark II. I'm really excited that the fact that this map is going to have multiple like categories. There's going to be build percent, there's going to be Gobblegum percent. I will say, for the Gobblegum runs of this map, it has now gotten 33%, or what's the math there? It's gone from 50% to now a 33% chance that Wonder Bar actually gives you the ray gun Mark II, since the ray gun can come from like a ray gun Mark I, it can be a ray gun Mark II, or it can be the Wonder Waff in this map. So whenever you see a Gobblegum run of this map, just know that that player has spent an ungodly amount of money in order to beat this Easter egg. Also making great usage of that PhD slider there. Dude, PhD slider I think is like actually low-key one of the coolest perks in this game. The amount of movement options, just like we're watching there. I have not even seen this. What is this? A double points guarantee? Also, you can see he's using dark flare as well. Also, this is it's getting to be a little like dicey here, I'm not gonna lie. Using dark flare to clean up that round. I was not expecting to see that. Obviously, he's gonna grab this part. He said in the comment section of this that there are a lot of mistakes in this run, but he thinks it's like a very good baseline for running it. He does have that plant there, which he needs to get something. There we go. A Molotov will work perfectly in order to burn that. Perfect. Gets the seed from that. Yeah, this map is a little bit of like scavenger hunty. I think that overall, oh, that was him meleeing it. I was like, what kind of crazy animation was that? That was him meleeing it with the nunchuck. Looking for his spawn points there. That's not where the spawn point is. It's like on the other side of that. Dude, this, okay, there we go. He does get the bell. You have to shoot those bottom ones. Dude, Oh my god, the bell step was, I did so much testing for my video yesterday on the Easter egg guide, and I kid you not, the bell step is literally the most annoying Easter egg step maybe ever in this game, simply because, oh my god, it is, you literally cannot even see it. It is so small that you can't see its spawn points anywhere. Oh my god, it was driving me crazy yesterday. We managed to figure out all 3 spawn points, like pretty locked in, pretty good, but also, is he gonna low-key die here? Opens the elevator. Got a ton. There we go. He grabs the sconce. Dude, even stuff like that, there's like so many little tiny baby things that you have to kind of collect around the map. Him already remembering to like pick up that sconce there is huge. Trying to manage to kill the rest of the round with without having to reload. Does it perfectly. Well, kills all the zombies in front of him at least. There we go. Kills that. Already, like, even before getting into Pack-a-Punch, has done a large amount of collecting. Crafts those tomahawks. Using Dark Flare again. Dude, the usage of Dark Flare, like, is it better than I think it is? He's looking for that specific zombie that is going to drop him the part that he needs. Finally gets a gun Pack-a-Punch. I didn't even know you could jump out that window there. Yeah, utilizing the PhD slider actually so much. I feel like he needs to turn off Rampage Inducer at some point. I don't know when he's gonna have the chance to do that. There we go, there's the lab tactician. For the floppy disk. Throws these, obviously lines them up perfectly. Gets that done. Dude, I'm literally just trying to think of like where I would go. I would go grab the Gersh device from here. Does get that essence bomb there, which is gonna be super useful for the Easter egg later. Dude, PhD actually putting in so much work. Grabs the Syntax, grabs some plates. Seeing him actually grab like plates and stuff is crazy. I feel like these speedrunners a lot of the time are running on like 0 health, 0 everything. So to see him actually be like grabbing things to help him survive is kind of wild. Dude, his entire key items inventory is like almost fully completed already. This is amazing. Okay, what is he going to do over here now? Put the floppy disk in so that can just slowly start printing out. Try to stay alive here. Does have double tap rocking. I do wonder, like, because of the addition of double tap, dude, he is literally like scraping by this. This is making me nervous. There we go. Puts that on there. Needs to do the Simon Says there while this thing is printing out. Dude, the amount of like route crafting is so impressive already. And he's absolute 1 HP. Oh my god. Did he even see what the last... Did he even see... Really utilizing the PhD... Dude, the PhD slider actually the real GOAT. Does get the code, which is Yeti for his game. Dude, the one mistake that my Easter egg tutorial had that I pinned someone's comment to let everyone know. The one mistake that my Easter egg tutorial had is that apparently this chart can change every game. I did this Easter egg 4 times yesterday before uploading my guide, and I had the same chart every game. I literally had the same chart every game. It was so, oh, I hate stuff like that with multiple spawn points and a little bit of RNG. Apparently that chart can change, and it's not the same for every single person every game. But yeah, literally you just take your thing, so it's like Yeti, you look for the letter and how many letters are in that cluster is your number. So apparently Yeti is always the thing. Apparently we've already found where the insta kill is as well. I'm literally learning Easter eggs watching an Easter egg speedrun. This is amazing. Yeah, so if you have Yeti, I think it's the same every game because that's the code that I had whenever I ran my game and had Yeti. So I think these speedrunners are gonna have like an additional like sheet pulled up that basically has whatever your code is. Like if you have Yeti, you're gonna know exactly what your code is. You don't actually have to go over to the chart and like enter it into the chart and figure it out because it's gonna be the same every game. There we go. All right, hand is done. He doesn't really need to be opening these boxes at all, but is anyway. There we go. Ray gun Mark II. All right, I feel like he can breathe a little bit because now he has an actual like ray gun to help him keep alive. And another thing about like this actual route and everything like that, if he had not gotten lucky and gotten the bomb yet, it would actually be a little different of a route here. He would kind of have to adjust on the fly. There we go. First one going down. About to finish. Still Rampage Inducer, and you notice he's not actually like pushing the round at all. So which makes me wonder, how set up is he gonna be for the dinosaur boss fight? Oh, did he manage to hit it? I guess he did. There we go, second one coming down now. This Easter egg is really good. I do think that it's a little bit collectathon-y in the beginning, like we saw. You have to get so many different parts, but I feel like everything is like pretty intuitive, and I don't know. I'm really enjoying this Easter egg so far. After beating it so many times yesterday, I am actually really liking like the way it runs and everything like that. I thought he was gonna buy that gun right there. He's probably gonna just invest everything into his ray gun and pretty much only use his ray gun for the Z-Rex boss fight, which also is just such an amazing boss fight. Genuinely such an incredible boss fight. I think they absolutely cooked on the boss fight. And apparently it was designed, one person was on like the animations and stuff, like in collaboration, and the other person was on like the boss scripting and UI and everything like that. Or not UI, you know what I mean? But like the boss interactions and everything like that. Is he gonna grab the Gersh device there? No, he's not. That might have been a small mistake to not grab the Gersh device while he was there on his way up so that he can grab the part. Grab the empty canister. PhD slider, literally getting the most usage ever right here. Ooh. A little spooky not being able to like zip up there. God, I'm so excited to play this map again. Oh no, see, he is going back down. Is he going back down for that Gersh? I think he is. God, the movement in this game always looks so funny when you're like really fully utilizing the slider. I call it, hey, look, listen, I might not be able to play it myself, but I can definitely at least remember some things whenever I'm watching. Oh, that's gotta be so annoying for him. Not that he's not like absolutely smashed everyone else out of, you know, this world record so far, but. All right, so he needs to throw the Gersh device at the bottom there. Perfect. Is he even gonna wait for it? What could he possibly be going to go do while that Gersh device is going off? Like, he has to come back down there at some point. Purple upgrade done. Get that shotgun. So it seems like he's gonna opt for doing like, yeah, dude, I think he is opting to do this. So instead of like crafting all ray gun upgrades first, he's going to upgrade, do the portrait, upgrade, do the portrait in that order, which makes more sense for a solo player. Obviously, for my Easter egg guide, it made more sense to like do all the upgrades and then show all the like. Ooh, God, these zombies are stressing me out, man. He's been on no armor for most of this. There we go, dead. Obviously, for the Easter egg guide, it made more sense to do it in the way I did it, but yeah, I think for speedrunners, it's gonna be very much no like repeat ray guns. Movement is so good. This is all without stamina, mind you. This is literally all without stamina. Literally, some of the best movement out of any zombies player in this game. He just like, there's a lot of things that you can do to accidentally mess up this movement here, and he never really like messes it up that often, if at all. Still needs to get the empty canister. Get the double points here. Could be useful. I'm really excited to see how he actually does in the boss fight, or like what he brings into the boss fight. Okay, gets the canister on the third one. That's pretty good. Not bad. Right, is he moving over here? Okay, yeah, it does look like he's gonna do the Abomination upgrade. This right here, this step right here is legitimately going to be, I think, the worst step for speedrunners. Like, trying to manipulate the Abomination is so frustrating, and there's nothing you can do to like make it do anything. Okay, he's really trying to get that seed out of there. I don't think he knows you can shoot it with the ray gun. Actually, I don't even know if you can shoot it with the upgraded ray gun. Like, if you've already upgraded the ray gun, if it even works, I'm not sure. Does shoot the head off of this Abomination. Yeah, all it's gonna take is one like waste of him doing a him doing a charge there, and he does in the round, question mark. Did he in the round? He did in the round there, which is not good. Yeah, I really wonder if there's a way to manipulate his RNG to do the attacks you want him to do. Okay. Okay, here's a charge. Okay, maybe shooting a head off can force a charge out. Although I have shot a head out before and then he's like started doing the zap. I don't know. The only way I know how to actually force a zap out of his mouth in order to shoot this rock to do the Easter egg step is climbing on top of something, but I don't think there's anything to climb up to. Also, did he just kill the last zombie? Ha! That's so unfortunate. Oh, that actually counted? Okay, he did that so fast. I'm not gonna lie, that was impressively fast. Also doing this without, oh, there we go, he's got Dark Flare. I was gonna say doing this without Speed Cola. I actually don't know mid-round if you could defend it from all the vermin. Dark Flare is gonna help. Okay, this is stressful right now. Get the nuke! He's got a nuke. Oh my God, okay. Again, as on one shot. God, I'm stressed, man. I'm actually stressed. That nuke low-key might have saved his game. Like having the Abomination in the round on Rampage Inducer round 17 while you have to defend a point with no Speed Cola is kind of insane. Like every single vermin that runs over and touches it like adds more time, A, to your overall run, and B, makes it more and more likely to actually fail it. Literally just sliding into danger using PhD slider. Oh, if he gets this, he can just switch over to his AR. There we go, done. Through no small feat, he is finished there. Speed Cola done. Finally. Some nice little movement back over here. Yeah, finally on round 18, turns off Rampage Inducer. Remembers that he still is doing the challenges for this. Yeah, not gonna lie, I literally did this Easter egg like many times yesterday. Already would have forgotten what I'm doing and where I'm doing it like so many times at this point. Does grab quick revive so he can actually regen faster. Which is really, really nice for him. Oh, yeah. Needs to place the canister down first. Okay, the question is how many toxic spores is he gonna do at once? I'm surprised he's not doing two at the same time. Because there's one right there and then there's one on the other side that's super, super close. So I'm actually surprised he's not doing both at the same time. Wait, what is he standing in? Wait, what was that? Okay, saves his last like real rounds worth of zombies. Yeah, I'm actually really surprised he's not doing two at once, or is he doing two at once? He's definitely only doing one. I wonder if he knows he can do both. Can you do both? I definitely was doing two at once. There we go. All right, so he's defending a second one now. Yeah, I think there's definitely some time saved to have here because I don't think he knows you can be growing two plants at the same time. Also, was that his normal round zombie? Switches over to Ether Shroud, which obviously does not count for his actual, what's it called? Or maybe he knew, maybe he knows you can do two at once, but he knew that eventually his round zombie, his like, when you kill the zombie, the new round will start. He knew eventually that it would be tracked over to it, and he was being smart of like not trying to, you know, end his run because he has just too many zombies coming. I'm really surprised that this, maybe it's double tap. Is it double tap? I'm really surprised his gun is actually killing zombies so easily. Packed a bunch tier 1 on round 19. Then again, the game has changed dramatically with the introduction of double tap. I can't wait to do some testing with the augments. There's a really interesting one that's like all body shots now do double damage, which is crazy, which is like multiplying your output by a lot if you just shoot bodies. I think there's also one that is like multiple shots on the same target start doing ramping damage or like increased damage. And that one, I'm like, okay, how much increased damage? There's a lot of testing to do with it. I'm very, very excited to see how double tap is as a perk and which augment is actually the best. He's got one more to do after this one finishes up. Last toxic spore. What? Yeah, what is he doing there? What is that? Is that an augment for something? I'm so confused as to what's happening with that. It reminds me of Stone Cold Stronghold. Like in BO4, it would create that like zone where you get extra armor when you're sitting inside and like a little bit of extra damage. It literally reminds me of that. Okay. Should almost be done there. Actually does kill off his round zombies, so he needs he's opting to push the rounds. What am I looking at? There we go. Objective complete. Next upgrade is Dunzo. There it is. He's got one more to do with the shotgun ray gun, which is at the top of the dinosaur. Oh, is he gonna switch over now? Also, I don't know if you get more ammo when you switch over ray guns. You don't. Okay, so the ray gun ammo is all shared. So he actually really needs to go double pack a bunch here, if nothing else, just for the ammo. Okay, puts that on there. He is cooking right now, I'm not gonna lie. Goes for this double pack-a-punch. Actually, low-key could use the damage for some of these bosses he's about to fight. Dude, I will say these toxic zombies are pretty scary. Like, they are actually pretty scary. You lose armor very, very quickly to these guys. I'm interested to see, like, on round 50, if you, I don't know, how much, like, health these guys take away. Yeah, also, this is, like, gotta be, like, the easiest soul box in the game, right? I feel like this soul box, there we go. Max at the end. Jumps inside. So another big thing is, in order to actually activate the Easter egg steps, and this is like, I think one of the silliest like things in the coding they have. In order to activate the Easter egg steps, you actually have to step inside. Oh my God, there's a full power in there. That's amazing. Oh my God, that's so good for this Easter egg. You literally have to step inside of each little doorway in order to activate like the real life challenges for each one. If you don't step inside the doorway, the challenges will not activate. It's literally, I think, the stupidest like check for an Easter egg, because why would you need to do that at all? Okay, doing a little guessing check. Already has all three of the locations. That's to kill. There it is. God, that was so satisfying. A whole horde of monkey bombed zombies getting insta killed by an AR. There we go. Does his defense here. Yeah, literally, if you're having trouble with the Easter egg, apparently you literally do have to step inside of the room after you open up each one of the liminal space portraits. And if you don't step inside, you won't be able to do the Easter egg steps. It's, again, the stupidest thing of all time, but it is what it is. What can you do? Yeah, well, one really annoying part is that this ray gun can't get a headshot on the amalgam. Kind of silly, but what can you do? Okay, shield down. Should only take one more. Oh, I'm surprised he didn't just keep shooting him until there we go, dead. God, he kind of died from a lot of health there. Was that the double tap augment that enemies on low health have a chance to just die?
Not sure if you can hear me, but I know Sam can't listen.
I would genuinely be very curious if that's what that was.
You cannot trust her. Repeat, do not believe a word she says.
Thank you, Richtofen. Very cool. Buys that tier 3 armor, which again, gonna need for this boss fight here. All right, so he has one ritual done. Absolutely cooking around the map. Also, like, underrated part is like knowing the map layout as well as he does already. Knowing the map layout is actually such an underrated part. Picks up Frenzied Guard now that he's done with his Ether Shroud step. Knowing the map layout this early is actually super underrated. I think that in the mansion, there's kind of like 4 quadrants. There's like the top left and right and the bottom left and right. I get so confused as to which area is which all the time already. All right, so he needs to go get this painting open. He already has opened the space in the underground area. Go, lots of small hallways here, but makes his way through. Yeah, I'm wondering if he has enough zombies here. This step will actually spawn in some extra like specialty zombies to help out. Yeah, I think overall this is my favorite of the ray guns as well. It just seems the most consistent and fun to use. Okay, jumps inside. Again, every single time you open a portrait, jump inside the portrait very quickly to activate the Easter egg step, just like you saw him do there. He already picked up the bell, so he's good to go. He literally just needs to turn a zombie here. Samantha machine scaring the crap out of me and him probably as to like what is it doing? Turned? Hello? Wait, genuinely what? How did that not turn the zombie? Okay, he actually is like, oh, okay. He has a decoy. Use the decoy! Oh my god, he's stressing me out so much. You have a decoy. Okay, dings the bell. Zombie's gonna run over, get him the drink. God, that was so stressful. Zombie slurping and still remembers to do this. Still remembers to do that. See, I literally forgot he still needed to do the elder disciple like sacrifice from the other ray gun ritual, but of course he's not gonna forget. He's got a giga brain. All right, little boss fight here. Should go pretty quick. This one is the mangler, so you can actually like shoot off the arm and do a lot of damage to this. In theory, I haven't. I mean, again, I guess I haven't done it myself, but in theory, you can save a lot of time on this one, more so than the other ones, by skipping a huge chunk of the health bar. Also, was he getting? Wait, does this ray gun? I know this is technically the explosive ray gun. Does it do fire damage? He was getting like fire damage hits. Okay, yeah. See, a big chunk just died at the end there. Here we go. Artifact done. Okay, so he literally only has one more challenge left, and he has to go get the shotgun ray gun back to do it.
You don't understand what she's really up.
He got a little confused by the hallways there, which again, very, very valid. Very valid. Shotgun ray gun is back. He has done all 3 of the sacrifices, so he needs to go grab all of the codes off the wall. Oh. You hate to see a number super far away. You hate to see a code that just is not close at all. See, look at him. He's literally running directly to death perception, which is where this is. No, go the other way. You're going the long way. I'm like yelling at my screen. Because it only goes up to 50, right? I don't know. I can't doubt the goat. I can't doubt the goat. He buys death perception. Interesting use of funds here. Not gonna lie. God, the fact that he's figured this route out and like is putting down the ray gun for certain areas and whatnot. All right, this one is usually the fastest challenge. This one you can absolutely annihilate this guy. Here we go. Why does the Sentinel artifact sound like that? Yeah, this one you can do before like the zombies even really get to you. Yeah, that one's literally the easiest one by far, and it's not close. Ah, what in the Shadows of Evil? Literally the first time I saw that, these are literally the gate worms from Shadows of Evil, by the way. There's only 3 of them instead of 4 of them, but it's like the same idea of them just like being on top of this artifact being sacrificed. Okay, does grab the blue ray gun back, which is I think the best for the boss fight, and clearly he does as well. And he is literally ready to go. Dude, PhD Slider, I want to see the number of kills that solely PhD Slider got for him this game. Genuinely impressive stuff. All right, here we go. This is it. It's time to see the GOAT pop into the boss fight this early. Decoy grenades. Tomahawks. I guess in theory the tomahawks are reusable kills in case he runs out of ammo for his ray gun. Because like really you only need a ray gun for this boss fight. You don't really need a secondary weapon unless you run out of ammo with your ray gun, in which case you need to kill some zombies for ammo. This boss fight has no max ammos. It's all based on killing zombies to get more ammo, which I think is a cool way to do it, but. All right, goodbye, Samantha. All right, here we go. Cutscene, he will immediately skip. And skip. Here we go. Z-Rex. Ah, we don't get to see the Z-Rex aura farm at all. All right, let's see how a day one speedrunner takes on the Z-Rex. I haven't died to the Z-Rex yet, and I don't think he's gonna start now. Oh, I do see a weak spot on there. God, they really did cook on this enemy. It is hard to hit the eyeballs with the ray gun. I mean, it's hard to hit it in general, it seems. Okay. Dude, hitting that PhD slide to get away from the Z-Rex so quickly is like, honestly kind of integral to making sure you beat this boss fight. So, all right, phase one. Wait, oh my God, wait, you can still damage him for a few seconds while he's up there? Oh my God, he's low on ammo, by the way. One-shotting the zombies is definitely gonna help. Okay, see some armor on the ground. I'm seeing why he bought tomahawks now. I'm seeing why he bought the tomahawks. I mean, there is an ammo crate in here as well. Yeah, I mean, like, truly, if you actually run out of ammo, you can just buy the ammo crate. He does have enough points to do it, but it is very expensive at this point for him. Like, he only has enough for one more buy. And he has 3 more phases, so. Dude, he's literally not shooting the zombies at all. There we go, gets the explosive trigger for this ray gun. Okay. Ooh, he ran straight into the toxic gas. Dude, I feel like he's getting so many of the super critical weak spot hits. Ah! Dude, when he's right on top of you like that, it is terrifying, I'm not gonna lie. Where's he going? Wow, dude. I know partially it has to do with like, yeah, he doesn't have enough points. He doesn't have enough points to buy more ammo here. I literally know it's because partially he's on an early round, so his guns are gonna be doing a bit more damage because the boss does scale. But like, I don't know, still, it seems like he's doing so much work. I did not realize until this run just how good PhD Slider was. Like, I knew it was good, but dear Lord. Okay, he's killing a bunch. There we go. He has one more magazine. Okay. I'm gonna assume he goes over to buy. Ooh, that was so many good crits. Opts to buy the ammo. So many good crits there. Yeah, seeing Richtofen like in the arena with like a playable blue. Oh my God, he is being so aggro. Seeing Richtofen with the blue name just sniping things from above is so sick. Yeah, honestly, a lot of how you play this boss fight and the route you take is just determined by the yellow goo on the floor. Dude, he is cooking this thing, man. Yeah, see, I guess you can shoot it while he's up there until it turns, what's it called? Until it turns immune, but you can get a good couple seconds in there. Yeah, I hate to say it, his gun is not exactly doing anything anymore, that's for sure. Another decoy grenade. Gets the tomahawk in there. PhD slider, absolutely clearing everything. Hits him with the the nunchucks for good measure. Okay, I had a chopper gunner in my inventory before, but I've never actually used it. Oh my god, the chopper gunner wrecks him. Wait, that's actually insane. I did not think the chopper gunner would actually do this much damage to him. I would say it's like, oh my god, it's kind of obliterating the third phase. The T-Rex just walking around in circles, so like absolutely getting annihilated. Okay, well, frenzied guard, and there it is, and there it is. Dude, such a clean boss fight. Oh my god, the chopper gunner cleaned it up. Wow, wow, wow. I feel like that this speedrun, more so than others, is like constant action. Thank you, Brutus. You're in the wrong map, bro. Get out of here. Get out of here. Wow, wow, wow. What a run. Kingman, low-key, might be the GOAT. He low-key might be the GOAT. That is such an insane run so early on. I literally don't even know what this run is gonna look like with Gobblegums, A. B, when the route gets figured out a bit more, I feel like that's already so optimized, but I know I said that before, and then next thing you know, tomorrow it's gonna be 10 minutes faster. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, once again, please go down, subscribe to Kingman. If you haven't gone down to sub to Kingman right now, I will find you, and I will hunt you down. And I hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.